D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds, and welcome to my week in review, where I come to you every Sunday with 3 entertainment stories that I personally find interesting, and then we discuss them down below. Now, also down below, you can find the articles that I've read to bring you this story, and you can read them for yourself, but I'm going to read them here. I'm going to read these stories for you because I just feel like me reading them out loud is a lot better than just me reading them beforehand and then, explaining everything. And if you like that better than me reading if you like me reading the story better, just let me know and everything. Anyways, so I'm going to do that. But before I get started, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up with their algorithm, and small channels like mine, we always get shoved to the back of the line. So please ask that you like, share, and subscribe. And I thank you in advance. Now we got that taken care of. Why don't we get down to business and start on these stories? So for my first story this week, so it looks like Bad Bunny is going to be playing the Spider-Man character El Muerto. I'm not quite sure how to say that. El Muerto. In the standalone Marvel pick for Sony. And that's what this headline says. And this comes from Deadline. And that's Bad Bunny. I'm not going to lie. I personally don't like the name Bad Bunny, but he is a musician of some sort. I think he's a rapper. But yeah, let's get started on reading this article and everything. It says, looking to continue to expand and diversify its universe of Marvel characters, Sony has announced the El Muerto movie is in development with Latin Grammy winner and platinum selling recording artist Bad Bunny attached to star. The news came from out of CinemaCon, which happened this week, during Sony's panel, where Bad Bunny made a surprise appearance. The character El Muerto, aka Juan Carlos, was a superpowered wrestler who originally fought Spider-Man in a charity wrestling match in which he nearly unmasked the web slinger before being stung by Spider-Man with a paralyzing poison after his oppressor El Dorado came to claim his life. He was saved by Spider-Man, after which the two team up to defeat Dorado. Interesting. El Muerto would mark the first Latin superhero to get his own film in the universe of Marvel characters, coming right after Sony recently dated Madam Web, which marked the first female character from the Spider-Man universe to get her own film. Though El Muerto isn't as popular as Venom or Kraven the Hunter, Sony's rush to get this film in development had a lot to do with Bad Bunny's persistence in finding that right superhero property for himself. This is the property he chose. Okay, we'll talk about that in just a second. Let me finish reading this. Such a weird property. Okay, the superstar is set to make his major studio debut in the high anticipated action pick Bullet Train on July 29th. I am excited for Bullet Train. Bad Bunny's not something that's drawing me, but whatever. A project Sony is very high on and is already led to Aaron Taylor Johnson's landing the lead role in Kraven the Hunter. The same situation looks to have happened with Bad Bunny, with execs extremely high on final Bad Bunny footage from the film. Pardon my yawning. Following the recent meetings to figure out a starring vehicle for him, the multi-hyphenate took matters into his own hands and began mining the Spider-Man library for Latin characters that would suit him, eventually coming across El Muerto. The studio loved the idea, and the hope is to move fast on the project, given Bad Bunny's busy touring and acting schedule. He's got a busy acting schedule, this Bad Bunny. That's interesting. He had to mine the Spider-Man universe for El Muerto. Okay, hey, listen, whatever. Okay. Besides Bullet Train, he was also recently seen in Narcos Mexico as Cassandro. Oh, and has Cassandra coming out with Gael Garcia Bernal. He also recently wrapped his arena tour El Ultimo Tour del Mundo. Sorry, my Spanish is so rough. It's been like forever since he is repped by UTA. Okay. All right. So oh wait, hold on. Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio, aka Bad Bunny. Jeez, that's so many names. Told Patnich working on Bullet Train was an amazing experience. David is awesome. I loved working with him on my first film, and now with this opportunity to bring El Muerto to life. It's amazing. It's incredible. I love wrestling. I grew up watching wrestling. And I'm a wrestler. I'm a former champion. So this is why I love this character. I think it's the perfect role for me, and it will be epic. I doubt very highly it will be epic. I hate when people use the word epic to describe something. Okay, so this is what I have to say about this. I'm not dissing on his name is Bad Bunny, which is so weird. I'm just going to say this. First off, this is a character that nobody's interested in seeing a live action movie of. And this is going to flop. I'm just going to say that right now. This is a big flopzilla. Nobody's interested in this. And it's going to be a movie. I mean, they're going to sink so much money into this, and it's going to get I'm pretty sure no returns. I mean, the Bad Bunny crowd will go see it, but only because of that. But I mean, was Morbius not a clue? I mean, and Kraven the Hunter, we haven't seen Kraven the Hunter or what they're going to do with that. But I mean, these Spider-Man movies without Spider-Man is just getting to be a little much. So I think that either they need to introduce a Spider-Man real quick, or they just need to bail. I understand that Sony really wants the Spider-Verse to happen, but I don't think it's going to happen like this. I don't know. But I mean, yeah, like I said, this is not the best idea, but I mean, let's see how it works out. I mean, this could be an amazing movie. You never know. I doubt it, though. I really do. If there's no Spider-Man, what are you going to, I don't know. So that is my first story of the week. So for my second story of the week, this Charlie D'Amelio, anyways, this TikTok star and everything, she's getting a lead role in a movie. And that's what this headline says. Also from Deadline. Love Deadline. It says TikTok star Charlie D'Amelio. Is that her name? I don't know. I'm not on TikTok. To lead supernatural thriller Homeschool from Ryan Cavan's Proxima Media Javier Gutierrez directing. Great. Oh, everybody's got hardcore names. Okay, so it says exclusive. Social media phenomenon Charlie D'Amelio, that's her name. The D'Amelio show. Sorry, I keep messing up. Who cares? I've seen some of these TikToks. She's a pretty girl that can't dance, but they all think they can. Anyways, has signed on to star in the supernatural thriller Homeschool, which Javier Gutierrez Rings is directing from Ryan Cavan's Proxima Media. In Homeschool, D'Amelio will play Mira, a 17-year-old who moves to a different town to live with her aunt after her mother passes away. After arriving at what seems like the all too perfect town, Mira soon discovers that her mother's death and her own future are intertwined supernaturally. The project marking D'Amelio's live-action feature film debut is being eyed as the first in an 8-film franchise of thrillers starring the 2-time Kids' Choice Award winner. Ooh, she's a Kids' Choice winner. Look at her. That's funny. As soon as I read Homeschool, I knew it was for me. I connected with the character Mira, the story, the script, and the team. I knew if I was going to do a movie, it needed to be something fun, edgy, and fresh, said D'Amelio. Okay. Well, the role will certainly be challenging and push me to learn to act and become Mira. Yeah, I have very little faith in you. It's a fun ride and meant to be fun to make and fun to watch. I also wanted to make sure I surrounded myself with a great team. Yeah, but if you're no good, what's that going to do anything? But we'll see. We'll see. You know what? I'm being mean for no reason because I don't know this girl, but from what I've seen on socials and the YouTube, she's nothing special from what I've seen. When Ryan and I met while developing the Crow remake with Luke Evans, we knew we wanted to foster a creative partnership further. I'm thrilled for Homeschool to mark our first official project together, said Gutierrez. With its compelling visuals and a strong psychological element, I think Homeschool has the potential to be a modern classic. I can't wait to work alongside Charlie and the Proxima team. Okay. We've been developing this project for a few years to bring something new and exciting to the screen, add Kayvon. Having Javier direct and Charlie star is the perfect package. We are going for The Sixth Sense meets Get Out. Oh, Jesus. Don't name two really good movies, because if it's not as good as those two movies, then yeah, I'm going to make fun of you at least. Homeschool was written by Casey Glittner, a Minneapolis-based screenwriter whose script On the First Day of Christmas was featured on the 2021 Blood List and was recently picked up by Village Roadshow and Briston Entertainment Partners, SVP and production at Proxima. Daniel Heather, who shepherded the development of Homeschool, will be producing alongside Kayvon with Kayvon's partner. This film will be Kayvon's second to raise financing via the Entertainment Stock Exchange. Okay, that's great. The first TikToker to acquire 100 million followers, D'Amelio shot to global fame after posting dance videos to the platform in 2019. Since then, she has parlayed her success into other ventures, appearing in 2020 Super Bowl ad for Sabra hummus. I love hummus. And dancing in a Jennifer Lopez music video in September of last year. Hulu launched the D'Amelio Show, a docuseries starring Charlie D'Amelio and her family. Sounds boring, which has already been picked up for a second season. Okay, maybe it's not boring. Charlie also co-created her own clothing line, Social Tourist, and has worked with major fashion brands, including Louis Vuitton and Prada. Gutierrez, a two-time nominee for the Best European Fantastic Film Award, came to the industry's attention as he directed the horror film Rings, the third installment of the Ring franchise. There was a third Ring movie? I didn't know that. Which opened at number 2 at the U.S. box office. Who knew, you guys? His previous short film, Brazil, won numerous awards, including the Universal Studios Film Master Award for Best European Director after the North American premiere at AFI Fest. The film came to the attention of the U.S. industry landing. Okay, this is all great, but we're going to move on. Kayvon, founder of Proxima. We love him. Great. I think that's good. Okay, so here's the thing. Who doesn't love a good horror movie? Am I right? Now, this D'Amelio girl, will she do good? I have no idea. And I haven't seen the Rings movie, so I don't know if Gutierrez will be good at this, but we'll see. I mean, like, I don't, I was kind of mean to this Charlie D'Amelio chick at the beginning, but listen, she could do a great job. You never know. I have no stake in the game either way. And I'll watch this. I won't go to the movie theater watch this though. I'll wait until this is streaming, because this doesn't sound like a movie I want to waste, $50 on for me to go see this. So yeah. All right. So that is my second story of the day. So for my third and final story of the day. So there's this show coming up called The Mayfair Witches. And it's a book series by Anne Rice, which I have to just tell you right now, I love Anne Rice. Her vampire books are really great. I almost said The Vampire Diaries. But Queen of the Damned and Interview with the Vampire and Vampire Lestat, so good. Movies, I mean, Interview with the Vampire was okay. They're doing a TV show. It's not going to be good, though. Anyways, So they have cast a bunch of people in this show. And we're gonna go over that. Here's 4 of the ladies cast, and one of them is Annabeth Gish, and I love her. Okay, this is also from Deadline. 3 Deadline stories. Shut up. Okay. So it says AMC has announced several new castings for Anne Rice's Interview with the Vampire and Anne Rice's Mayfair Witches, which have begun production this week in New Orleans. For Mayfair Witches, Annabeth Gish, The Fall of the House of the Usher, Midnight Mass, will recur as Deidre. She is repped by by Tulin Innovative and from something. Man, okay. Tongayi, Chirisa, Palm Springs, and Antebellum will play Citrian. Anyways, as a series regular, he is repped by so-and-so at the Industry Entertainment Partners. Beth Grant, who I love, Rain Man and No Country for Old Men, will recur as Carlotta. I said Charlotta. Anyways, Carlotta. Why are they doing all who they're repped from? Oh, that's so stupid. Erica Gimpel will recur as Ellie, and then Jen Richards will play JoJo. I mean, they give all these reps right off the bat. That's so obnoxious. Oh, so this is for both. Oh, that's obnoxious too. Or we're going to skip past the Vampire Diaries or the Vampire Saga because we're not interested in that. We were doing the... Oh, never mind. We got to do all of them. Okay. So for Vampire Saga, newcomer Mariana Gasta Athara joins the cast. Sorry, I'm going to skip past the vampire ones. Anne Rice's Mayfair Witches is based on the lives of the Mayfair Witches trilogy and is produced by MC Studios. Here is the log line. It focuses on an intuitive young neurosurgeon who discovers that she is the unlikely heir to a family of witches. As she grapples with her newfound powers, she must contend with a sinister presence that has haunted her family for generations. Written and executive producer by showrunner Esta Spalding and Michelle Ashford, both from Masters of Sex. I actually like that show. Mayfair Witches is set to debut on AMC Plus and AMC later this year. The first season will have 8 episodes. And then we got more Interview with the Vampires stuff. So this is the thing. I've never read those books, so I have no idea. But I love Annabeth Gish. I think she's great. And Erica Gimpel. Well, and I love oh gosh, what's her face? From this one right here, Beth Grant. I love Beth Grant. And then I don't know who this is. I don't know her. If I have seen her in something, I don't remember what it was. But who doesn't love a story about witches? You know, Hocus Pocus, Alakazoo, and all that stuff. I think this sounds great. I don't know if I'll be watching the show, not because I'm not interested in it. It's just there's a lot of good shows out there, and I just don't have time to. Who's got time to watch all of them? You know what I'm saying? Do you have time to watch all of them? I know you don't. But this does sound fun. And again, I love Annabeth Gish. I've loved her since I was younger, even though I'm showing my age right now. But she was in this movie. Mystic Pizza, loved that. And she's always in like these movies, and she's just like she always played like the wholesome kind of girl, so I loved that and everything. So yeah, so that is my third and final story of this week. Tell me, what do you guys think about all this? How do you feel about Bad Bunny playing El Muerto in Sony's Marvel movie? You know, do you think these movies are really working out, or do you think they've really done a misstep? Because I mean, I liked Venom, and I liked Venom 2 for the most part. I mean, it wasn't as good as Venom 1, but I just really feel like maybe they're doing a little bit. And I liked Morbius too. Maybe they're doing the right thing, but I don't know. I just feel like it's a little like you gotta introduce a Spider-Man, and I'm talking like soon, because I feel like these one-offs but of the bad guys is really going to get annoying at some point in time, but we'll see. How do you feel about Charlie D'Amelio getting the lead as Mira in the supernatural thriller Homeschool? Do you think this is good? Do you like Charlie D'Amelio? Do you watch her TikToks? Do you think she's going to be good? Do you like that? Do you watch that reality show that she's on, or do you just skip it like me? I don't watch any of that stuff that she's on. And do you think this sounds interesting to you or whatnot? And then finally, how do you feel about all these casting members in this new this show, Mayfair Witches? Are you an Anne Rice fan? Did you read these books? Because I never read these books. And how do you feel about all these ladies joining, and which one do you think sounds the most interesting as far as these new cast members go? Yeah, tell me what you guys think. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. I will see you guys next week on my week in review. You guys have a good week. Bye.
Hey nerds, if you like this video, go ahead and click that Geek What icon and subscribe. And if you like this video, go ahead and join me every Sunday with my week in review.